Hey fellas, Jess here on this windy day. If you only fixed one thing to reduce inflammation after 50, this would be it. Not supplements, not special diets, not stretching routines, but muscle. If you want to discover why muscle is your best friend when it comes to reducing pain and inflammation in your body, then hang around. Because in this video, I'm going to break down why muscle works and the simple way that you can use it to reduce pain, reduce your belly fat, and keep looking good. Most men think of muscle as something that helps you lift heavier things or fills out your t-shirt. But it's important to understand that muscle isn't just for strength. It's one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory tools your body has. That's because muscle is metabolically active tissue. It's constantly communicating with the rest of your body. And that's why muscle signal is the first step in the anti-inflammation blueprint for men over 50. Here's how it works. When muscle contracts, it releases compounds called myokines that lower inflammation, improve blood sugar control, calm visceral fat, and help regulate immune activity. In simple terms, active muscle tells your body's immune system it's safe to stand down and your visceral fat to shut up and behave. The problem is, after 50, muscle declines unless you deliberately maintain it. And when muscle activity drops, inflammation quietly rises to fill the gap. Now, a lot of men will say, but I'm active, I walk, I golf, I stay busy. And that's awesome. Movement matters. But here's the key distinction. General activity is not the same as muscle stimulation. Walking, gardening, and day-to-day movement are excellent, but they don't send a strong enough signal to maintain muscle mass. And without that signal, blood sugar control worsens, visceral fat becomes more active, inflammation becomes harder to regulate. That's why men can feel stiff and sore even though they're doing plenty. The body needs to know that muscle still matters. So here's the good news. You don't need extreme workouts or a 7-day-a-week gym obsession or to train like you're 25. What works best for inflammation is regular, moderate resistance exercise. And I'm talking about 2 or 3 short sessions a week. That's plenty to slow muscle loss, restore anti-inflammatory signaling, and improve metabolic health. This isn't about pushing through pain, it's about being consistent. And the big muscle groups that matter most are your legs, your glutes, core, and upper body. In simple terms, we're talking about squats, push-ups, pull-ups, or similar resistance exercises that target those big muscle groups. And when those are working, your whole system benefits. This is why muscles is step 1 in the anti-inflammation blueprint. When your muscle signaling is restored, food choices start working better, visceral fat becomes more responsive, joints tolerate movement more easily, and your recovery improves. If you skip this step, everything else feels harder than it should. But get it right, and the body starts cooperating again. And that's not motivational hype, that's just pure physiology. 2 mistakes show up again and again. The first is doing nothing because it just feels overwhelming. The second is doing too much too quickly and flaring everything up. Neither works. I'll say it again, the goal isn't intensity, it's consistency. It's sending the right signal regularly. And remember, doing something is always better than doing nothing. So, if you're looking to calm inflammation after 50, building and maintaining your muscle through regular, moderate resistance is definitely the best place to start. Not because it's trendy, but because it changes your system from the inside. In the next video, we'll talk about the second step, food, and how to stop feeding inflammation every single day without turning eating into a punishment. In the meantime, remember, getting older is inevitable, but getting old, that's a choice. See you in the next video.